Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is a fun one. I decided to finally do the get to know me tag. I said it's a new year. You know, let's start off with you guys getting to know me a little more, because you'll see lots of more videos from me, and it's like, well, who is this chick, you know? Who are you, dude? Who are we watching? So I was like, hey, let's do the tag. It's right here on my phone, and it's 30 questions. I'll try not to make it too long, so let's just get right into it. So the first question, number one, are you named after anyone? I don't think I'm named after anyone. You know, my parents named me. My name is Adeola. Adeola. I usually say Diola without the A, but yeah. But I don't think I was named after anyone in particular. It is a common Nigerian name, so yeah. Number two, when was the last time you cried? I think the last time I cried might have been, I think, my wedding day. Yeah. Definitely tears of joy and happiness. I want to relive the day all over again. So beautiful. But yeah, I think that was the last time that I cried. Number three, do you have any kids? Currently, no, I do not have any kids, but I would not mind a little mini me. I don't know how my husband will feel about that, but he could use two of me in his life though. Yeah. But yeah. Number four, if you were another person, would you be a friend? Would you be a friend of yourself? Hell yeah. Yeah, I think I'm a pretty cool friend to have. I'm really loyal. I can keep a good secret. A really good secret. Hey friends, how y'all doing? Number five, do you use sarcasm a lot? I don't think I do, but I think people who know me will probably say that I do. Number six, what's the first thing you notice about people? Teeth. Right away. And I think I do that because you know, when someone speaks to you, it's like my focus directly goes towards their mouth, and I'm like looking all in their teeth. It's, I don't know, I've always been like that. I don't know what it is about teeth that I'm just always, that's the first thing I always notice in somebody. Number seven, what is your eye color? My eye color is dark brown, but in college it was like gray. So tacky. Number eight, scary movie or happy endings? I love a good scary movie, but you know what? I also love a really good romantic comedy. So, I mean, I guess I would say both. It just depends, I guess, on the mood that I'm in, but I like a scary movie and a happy ending. Number nine, favorite smells. My favorite smell, hands down, is strawberry. Strawberry scented, especially when I was younger, like before, you know, the whole being able to like wear perfume and stuff, and I was like wearing like body mist. Strawberry lip gloss, strawberry chapstick, strawberry candles. Like, I love the scent of strawberry. And I also love the scent of some good Nigerian stew and some jollof rice. And not just any jollof rice, party jollof rice. If you know what I'm saying about party jollof rice. Party jollof rice has that almost burnt smell, but it's not burnt. But it's so good. You know. I don't have to explain, you know. Number 10, what's the furthest you've ever been from home? I live in the United States, so I guess when I went to Nigeria when I was 7, and then recently when me and my husband went to Greece for our honeymoon, that's the furthest we've been from home. Number 11, do you have any special talents? I think doing makeup is a talent, is a skill, I believe. I do sing. Is there anything else? I'm pretty handy too. Like I'm really good with my hands. Like, I feel, okay, that ain't, okay, skip the question. Okay, bye. Number 12, where were you born? I was born in BK, Brooklyn. I was actually born in Woodhall Hospital. I believe that's like the Bed-Stuy area. I was born when the hospital was like fairly new, but you know, Brooklyn's would die. Was it Bed-Stuy do it die? I don't know. I didn't grow up in Brooklyn, so but I lived in Brooklyn for like a year, and then I moved to the Bronx. But I was born in Brooklyn though. Number 13. What are your hobbies? I love doing makeup. I love singing. When I was younger, I used to read a lot. Like, I'm telling you, junior high school, the amount of books that I would go through in the summer was absolutely ridiculous. And I kind of do want to get back into reading. It was something that like I really love doing. And I really loved reading because, you know, when I was younger, I wanted to be an actress. So reading for me, like, it was like I was reading scripts, you know, and I would pretend that I was the main character in the book, and I would try to like do the emotions, and sometimes I would read it out loud. I know I sound so corny, but yeah, I think that was why I used to love to read so much, because it was a chance for me to kind of like do the whole acting thing alone. Number 14, do you have any pets? No, I do not have any pets. I'm not really into animals like that. Like, growing up, I was terrified of animals. Not so much now, but I don't really have that thing for pets and animals. I just don't. Number 15, do you have any siblings? Yes, I'm the oldest of 4. I have 2 brothers and I have a sister, and you know, firstborn. Yeah, I know what it is. 16, what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, I am grown up. But I would definitely like to be my own boss, hands down. That's it. Number 17, who was your first best friend? My first best friend, her name is Anna. To be honest, I don't know where she is, what she's doing, but I think I was about 6 or 7, and I used to live in a 2-family house, and she lived right on top, and we were so cool. I mean, we would hang out every single day, and then her family moved, and we kind of just, you know, lost contact. But that was my very first best friend. I'll never forget her. Number 18, how tall are you? Technically, I'm 5'5" and 3/4, but I'd say I'm 5'6". I really wish I was like 5'8", because when I was young I wanted to be a model, but my driver's license says 5'6", so that's what we're gonna go with. Okay. Number 19, funniest moment throughout school. I had a lot of funny moments, especially in college, like non-stop laughter. But I would have to say one of the funniest moments in college, and even like, I'm about to tell you that story, but I was so young and dumb. So okay, basically this is a story in a nutshell. So me and my boyfriend at the time, we broke up, right? So cool, it's done, it's over with, no hard feelings. So then, I mean, like, okay, I went to Penn State. So the like African American community in Penn State, and I was her branch campus. So at the time it was like pretty small, like, so we all knew each other type of thing. So it was kind of like, you know, going around that my ex was now talking to someone else, which I don't care. You have all right to do that. We're not together. But the person was somebody that I was really cool with. Like, we were on the dance team together, like, you know, we were cool, like, and to the point where I can say that girl code. You know, it was another chick that I didn't care for, whatever, but because we were cool, we had a relationship, it was like girl code, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have never dated like one of her exes type of thing, you know? So I'm just thinking about it. Like, even to this day, when me and my friends talk about it sometimes, like, you know, we like reminisce about college. That's a memory that always comes up, and we just straight just die of laughter. So, basically, so when I had found this out, I was kind of like, really? Really? You know? So, I don't know, but I felt the need to talk to her and just kind of say, like, I think that's kind of messed up. You know, you could do what you want, but like, I felt like we were cool enough that I can say, this is something that you're doing that I think is kind of whack, type of thing. So, so it was one night, it was me and two of my other friends, and so, you know, we was talking. I was like, you know what, I want to go and talk to her because I just feel like it's kind of wrong. You know what I mean? And it's somebody that I saw often, so it's not like I could just not see her. I saw her pretty often, and we lived in the same dormitory on the same floor, just on, you know, opposite ends. So I was like, you know what, I want to go speak to her. So she was rooming with her sister. So my friend's like, okay, you know, we're gonna come with you because we don't want you to go by yourself. We don't know what could happen. Mind you, I was like 19, so this story is like very immature. So it's like, okay, you know, we're gonna go with you just in case of anything. I said, okay, but I don't want her to see you because I didn't want to like come with the whole posse, because like that's not the type of person that I am. If I want to speak with someone, you know, I can speak for myself. So it's like, okay, we just won't be seen. I said, fine, that's cool. So I'm walking to her room, right? And as I'm walking to her room, I'm turning around and I see my friends, literally no lie, like 007, doing backflips, rolling on the ground, hiding behind trash cans. Like, I was just like, what is this? And it was so funny. Like, you just had to be there. And so after, so they're like hiding behind couches and trash cans and stuff. So I, you know, I knock at her door and I'm like, oh, you know, so-and-so, I kind of want to talk to you, whatever. So we left her room and then we went into, like, the dorms had like these study halls, like study rooms that you can, you know, study and whatever. So we went into one of them and we were speaking. Mind you, I'm facing the outside. So she's sitting like behind the glass and then I'm sitting here. So I can see everything that's going on, you know, behind her. I see my friends running up and down, doing flips. Like, it was crazy. But like, to be honest, that was one of the best moments. Even though like I didn't really care for the situation, like I thought, you know, it was trifling or whatever at the time. But it was just the memory of like how goofy and ride or die, you know, your friends could be for you. So I thought that was like pretty cool. And that's just one of the funniest moments. Like, college was a lot of funny moments, but that one in particular always like sticks out to me. So yeah, it was a little immature, but you know, I was 19. What you expect? Number 20. How many countries have you visited? I would say about maybe like 3 or 4. Yeah, like 3 or 4. I didn't travel that much, but now I definitely do want to travel a lot more, and it's something that me and my husband want to do, you know, before we start popping these kids out, you know. Number 21. What was your favorite worst subject in high school? My favorite subject in high school was English, and besides English, it was also art. But I only got to do art for a semester. It wasn't something that like I can do through all 4 years of high school. But English and art. My worst subject in high school, all through school, even math. Like, I seriously hate math. I don't. What's the point of long division? What's the point of a squared plus b squared equals c squared? Like, what's the point of all that? It's no point. All you need is multiply, add, subtract, and short division, not long division. I'm just saying. Number 22. What is your favorite drink, animal, perfume? My favorite drink is a nice cold glass of wine. Favorite animal. I don't have a favorite animal. I don't like pets. But let's just say I did like pets. My favorite kind of animal, I would have to say it might be a dog. I feel like everybody likes dogs, and they're pretty loyal, friendly creatures. They don't like cats. I personally think cats are evil. I don't know. I just do. I don't know. Sorry. Favorite perfume. Currently, right now, my favorite perfume that I feel that I gravitate towards a lot recently is Burberry Body. I believe it's called Body, but it's Burberry. I think Burberry Body. 23. What would you or have you name your children? I've thought of quite a few names. Sorry, here's that place. I've thought of quite a few names for my children, but something that I definitely want to stick to, like, I don't have all the names down pat, but something that I want to do is if I do have girls, I definitely want to give them traditional first names, because, you know, I don't know if they may marry someone within the Nigerian culture, or maybe they'll marry someone who's Asian, Indian, Black American, Caucasian, you know. So I would like them to carry a piece of their culture with them, and, you know, when someone hears their name, they know, okay, they know where she's from. With my sons, you know, I don't feel the need to give them traditional first names, because they carry the last name. My husband, he's Nigerian, so they carry the last name. So if I decide to name him Michael or something like that, he'll have the last name, so people will still know that he is Nigerian. But if I do decide to name my son English names, I want to give them biblical English names. I don't know why. That's just how I feel. So if you're someone who has like a cultural name, like, do you agree with how I feel about what I want to do? You know, let me know, because my parents are like, why just name all Nigerian names? But, you know, but sometimes you may not want to name them all Nigerian first names. Like, me and my siblings, all our names are Nigerian first names, and I know the struggle of having you know, a cultural name, and sometimes in school it can be a little difficult. I mean, at the end of the day though, like, my name is my name, and you're gonna get it right, you know. But I don't see anything wrong, especially for sons. Like, with daughters, yes, give her that first name, like that traditional first name, hands down. I'm not budging on that. But as far as my sons, like, I can be a little lenient only because they bear the last name. Now, let's say I married someone with the last name Jackson or something like that, then I would definitely give my sons traditional first names, because I want them to know this is where you came from, this is what your name means, pretty much. So that's how I feel. Okay, number 24. What sports do you play? Have you played? I don't play any sports. In high school, I was on the track team for a week, but that's only because, I'm gonna tell you right now, every time I tell people this, oh, they start to laugh, and I'm like, don't laugh, there's a real reason why. So I joined the track team, and a week after, I had gotten strep throat, so I was out for 3 days. And while I was also doing track, I was already on the dance team. So practice for dance, I think, was like every day, and track was also every day, and it was like back to back. So it was just too much, and I felt like I was just doing too much. So I decided to go with dance, because I love dance more than I did track. And track, I mean, was tough. Like, it was tough. I couldn't. That's the only time in my life that I had abs. The only time in my life. But yeah, sports is just not for me. No. Number 25. What are some of your favorite YouTubers? I watch a lot of YouTubers, and for the most part, I like a lot of the people that I'm subscribed to. But let me just like give you guys my top 5. So I love Jackie. Love her. Peak Mill. She's so talented. I love Jaclyn Hill. Like, I think her makeup skill is just flawless. I love Beauty by JJ. Love her. I think she's dope too. And Patrick Star. I I really like Patrick Star. Like, I think he is just super funny, and like I think everybody I named is pretty funny. Like, I think Jackie is super funny. But I think those are my top 5 YouTubers that like I watch their video from beginning to end. I don't skip. I watch all their videos. You know, I'm loyal to their channel, and hopefully one day you guys will be loyal to mine. Shameless plug, I know. I just had to though. I had to. Okay. Number 26. How many girlfriends, boyfriends have you had? Well, I've never had any girlfriends. Boyfriends, I think I've had a total of like 3 or 4. Something like that. Yeah, like 3 or 4 boyfriends. Number 27. Favorite memory from childhood. Favorite memory from childhood. I had a pretty good childhood, but I think what always stands out for me as a child, and even going into my adulthood before I moved out of my parents' house, was Christmas Eve. And it wasn't just that we would open our gifts at 12 midnight, but it was a time where we would gather before we open our gifts, like maybe 3 or 2 hours before, and we would just tell stories, crack jokes. Like, my dad would always bust out the apple cider. It never failed every year. Sparkling grape, sparkling green, you know, apple cider, white grape apple cider. And we would just tell stories and we would laugh. And that's what I really love about the holidays. Because, you know, in everyday life, like, you're here, you're there. Everybody's scattered, you know, going to work, going to school, in and out the house. But the holidays, it gives you that feeling of togetherness with your family. So I've always loved that we would get together and, you know, sorry. We would get together and just for those few hours we would just laugh, like hearty good laughs. And I think those are the best times, you know, when I would just gather with my family and we would just have just a really good time together, you know. So definitely around Christmas was definitely my favorite like childhood memories. Number 28. How would you describe your fashion sense? I like cute stuff. I don't know like how to describe that, but I like being well put together. I like cute things. There's times where I like to just be comfortable, you know, in some sweats, but still like look clean. And there are times where, you know, I like to pull out the heels and the dresses and stuff like that. So I think I just like to look well put together and very cute. That's just my, I don't know if that's a fashion sense, but yeah. Number 29. What phone do you have? iOS versus Android? Team Apple. I mean, there's no other way to be. Like, you know. Number 30. Tell us one of your bad habits. Bad habits. I don't know that it's a bad habit, but I know it can annoy people I live with. I can get pretty OCD, and I love things where they belong. And if this particular thing has been in this place for years and that's its spot, don't put it somewhere else. Like, that annoys me. I can't. And I've actually noticed that more about myself now living with my husband, because, you know, we put the house a certain way. Well, I put the house a certain way. And so sometimes, like, he'll go and just leave things out. And I'm just like, can you please put it away? Like, clutter. I can't deal with clutter. And like, even like when I shared with my sister when we were younger, you know, she was like pretty messy. I mean, she's getting her life together now. Big up to you, sis, you know. But when we were younger, like, it used to drive me crazy. Just everything out of place, everything just messy. And I just, you know, to me, I personally think it's a bad habit. But I think it's something that annoys people. Like, they just be like, yo, chill out. It's not that deep. But it's that deep to me, you know? Like, being neat and wanting things in a particular place can, like, annoy other people. So I guess you could say it's a bad habit for other people, but not for me. So, yeah, that concludes my get to know me tag. I hope you guys enjoyed and you got to know a little bit about me and, like, you know, how corny I am sometimes and how cool and dope I am, you know. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll leave the subscribe link somewhere on the screen. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.